As we focus and run to the 1st of November local government elections, our focus really has been on the performances of various municipalities around the country. Now, 27 of the country's 257 municipalities have a clean bill of financial health. This is according to the 2019 to 2020 audit. Now, one of the municipalities that got a clean audit is Okhahlamba local municipality. The report shows that its municipal leadership invested in systems for credible financial statements and compliance. I'm joined now by the Okhahlamba local municipal manager, Mr. Nkosingiphile Malinga. Mr. Malinga, very good afternoon to you, and I guess congratulations on the clean audit that you've been getting in the municipality. Talk to us about how you managed to do it this time round.
Greetings to you, Tammy, and greetings to the viewers at home, and especially the community of Okhahlamba at large. Thank you for having us on your show. Just to give you a picture, it's a long journey to be where we are at the moment. When we took over the municipality in 2011, the municipality was under administration. You see, the provincial government took over the municipality because there were quite a lot of discrepancies and maladministration, mismanagement of funds. And when the ANC took over in 2011, then that's when things started to change. The political leadership recruited new people. Our former municipal manager, who's now an HOD at the Provincial Department of Agriculture, and we were then recruited as HODs of respective departments of the municipality. Then that's when things started to change, where we saw a change in financial management. We put in some internal controls, put in structures that are useful in terms of managing the institution. And then in 2016, when that term ended again, the ANC took over the institution, and then that's when we started to focus more in terms of financial management. When you've got all the team members pulling in one direction, you know that at least you are on the right course. The tone must come from the top, where you will have the mayor as the head of the political side of the institution, and the municipal manager who's leading the administration. So if the tone comes from the top, from the political leadership, especially from the mayor, to say we are committed in clean administration, we are committed in service delivery, we are committed in changing the lives of the people, and then you as the municipal manager, you also share the same vision with the political side of the institution. With the entire team of your management team, you share the same vision.
And you focus a lot, Mr. Malinga, on the importance of systems. In what way does a municipality benefit from a clean audit? What are the advantages to the municipality for getting such?
You see, what we've experienced in our case is that, you see, the funders, provincial departments, national departments, they don't want to invest funds or monies where there's mismanagement of fundings. We are one of the municipalities that have been earmarked as the municipality who's doing well in our province. We attracted a lot of fundings from national departments and from the provincial departments because of our strong internal controls when it comes to financial management. There's funding that we receive from the Department of Rural Development. There's an amount of close to 60 million that we receive from the National Department of Rural Development. And also there are funds that we receive from the Small Business Development from National Department. in the province, Department of Culture, on a special programs funding. We've been receiving fundings since then because our financial controls, financial management are good. Therefore, it has been a benefit to manage funds well because of, as I'm saying, that we've been receiving those funds, which other municipalities did not enjoy because of their problems and things like that. In the main, when you manage your funds good and all that, you attract more people, you attract more departments to give you funds and accelerate your service delivery.
And where are the areas where your funds tend to be allocated the most?
As a small municipality in the deep rural areas, we've been focusing on access roads. You know that our area is mountainous. There's been a challenge and a backlog in terms of access roads. We've done a lot in terms of building access roads where people could not access, government facilities because of the bad condition of the roads. We've invested a lot in terms of community facilities, building community halls around areas. So most of the funding goes to addressing the backlog in terms of service delivery, in terms of community facilities, your community halls, your early childhood development, your access road in the main, and also the electricity programs. We've done a lot in terms of that. We have addressed a lot of backlogs in terms of that. As we sit here, we are almost 97% in terms of universal access. So in the main, we are very close in terms of having all the people accessing electricity as we speak. The only people that are still left behind in terms of electricity are the people from the farm dwellers, where you will have challenges with the property owners or farm owners, where you need to undertake a long process in terms of them agreeing or signing the way leaves in order for you as a municipality to access those people. But I'm saying, therefore, we've gone a mileage in terms of ensuring that we do a lot of electricity provisions in our communities.
And what about the provision of clean, drinkable water to the communities? Is that a challenge for you?
It is a huge challenge. I must accept that. Though the district is coming on board, but it is still a challenge. As I'm saying that we are characterized by mountainous kind of a terrain or a topography. So at times it becomes difficult to access other communities that are there on top of those mountains. We are at the border of the Lesotho and Free State. As you are aware, that Okhahlamba is mountainous. So it's not our mandate, but we are not folding arms in terms of that. We're having continuous engagements with the district municipality to try and access people in terms of provision of water. Yes, it's true that there are still communities that will say, hey, Sipuzane Nkomola, we don't have clean water. It's true, but on those remote areas, the district has come on board in terms of drilling boreholes. On mountainous areas, there are spring protections. You know that on the mountainous areas, there are springs that are coming from on top of the mountains. They've done some, but it's not yet at the level that we want to.
I'd like to talk, Mr. Malinga, about the issue of corruption, which seems to plague a lot of municipalities. What are the challenges that you are facing in your municipality as far as corruption is concerned, irregular tenders, etc., and even employees of the municipality benefiting from projects that are supposed to be for community development but have a financial aspect to them too?
As I'm saying that when we took over in 2011, because these things are historical as well, I must admit that there were cases that were identified, but as the term goes on up to 2016, well, there were cases that were identified, and cases were opened with South African Police Services, and also Hawks were involved in some cases. And obviously, if the case is at that level, we as a municipality, we don't have much to do with that. But I mean, when we discover those kind of occurrences, we obviously follow the necessary procedures that we need to follow as per the MFMA. You report that to council and all that. But I must say that we have not had many cases of that kind. But yes, I agree that there has been a few. For an example, there were issues of ghost employees that were identified around 2015-16 financial year, where one of our employees was involved in that kind of thing, where cases were involved, and all processes and procedures followed, cases opened and things like that, and the case is still going. You know, these cases take...
Mr. Malinga, we'll have to leave it at that, but we hear the fact that it was reported and it is an ongoing case. But we thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That's Mr. Nkosingiphile Malinga, the municipal manager of Okhahlamba, a local municipality. In 2019 and 2020, they were the only municipality in KwaZulu-Natal to actually achieve a clean audit.